it's like coach of this college, like, is getting held accountable for this, like, boys do. Because he, like, was, like, hazing them or whatever, you know what I mean? Real. And he was, like, doing stuff that, like, the boy wasn't supposed to go through or whatever. Like, he had him perform, like, some, like, actions that he wasn't supposed to or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, and the boy couldn't handle it or whatever. Whatnot. And I'm not talking about in the decision or nothing like that. It's like he was just like, pushing them through the, like, boundaries or whatever. So the boy, like, clamps or whatever. And died on the spot, and that's all, bro. Anyway, so yeah, these boys did that to Nolan because, like, they was jealous. They was jealous because he was getting attention from a lot of, like, girls and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like white girls or whatever. So they got jealous. Yeah, so if the jealousy hits, something bad is gonna happen. I'm already knowing, gang. I mean, like, shoot, that's some crazy stuff, and that's on bro. Anyway, like, man, just like, was talking, like, something like, gibberish about, like, what I'm saying, like, they didn't like, when his brothers, like, trying to mess with the shorties or whatever. Like, I'm saying, if the shorties want to come and talk to us, the shorties are going to come and talk to us. Brother, I mean, like, so, I'm saying, it's a free country, and that's on bro. Anyway, this, like, cop got held accountable for, like, actually, like, hitting this man because the man was drunk as ever, and he, like, tried to take his fingerprints or whatever whatnot. You know what I'm saying? He was intoxicated. For real though, so yeah, he gotta stop moving his, like, hand or whatever. But, like, stop moving your fingers, and then that's it, you couldn't even, like, stand up straight or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, when he, like, then, like, comply with the cop, because he was so wasted, the cops met him or whatever, you know what I mean? And the cop just got arrested for it. And that's, like, that's something good stuff because, like, what I'm saying, it's hard to, like, the cops held accountable on whatever whatnot, you know what I'm saying? What they do or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Right up. And that's bro. Anyway, so these, like, family got kicked out the Waffle House because, like, they, like, actually went over there and, like, picked the food up or whatever, put it in a bag, and they still wanted to dine in that, like, establishment or whatever whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Real, and they just told the people to leave or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Real, it was crazy as ever. They even called the police. They had a pocket for that, and that's on bro. Real. Anyway, afterwards, like, this little child, like, start, like, rapping, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He started, like, dropping some of his bars or whatever whatnot. And, like, that's what's up. I mean, like, shoot, that was what's up. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh my goodness. It's like, he was saying stuff like he was, like, like, person that, like, actually just speak out about a lot of stuff or whatever. Just like, it was like he was mixed with, like, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and Tupac all together. You know what I'm saying? Because it sounded like he was a poet, and that's on bro. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, now, this happened in Florida, and, like, February 12th, 2022, or whatever went on, you know what I'm saying? Brother, that's like, girl was intoxicated after she came from a party or whatever went on. You know what I'm saying? She didn't, like, actually want to drive or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? So she, like, like parked in the parking lot or whatever went on, you know what I'm saying? And, like, that she was about to go to sleep in the parking lot. And her friend was in the pool. But, like, the thing is that she was close by her friend's place. So a cop, like, ended up messing with her because, like, she, like, obviously, like, was following the bogus law that they made about, like, her sleeping behind the wheel or whatever. When I tell you for real, gang, this, like, it's crazy. They made the laws crazy in, like, Florida. I'm telling you, I'm like, shit. It's like you can't even catch a break. Even if you were sleeping in the back of your car, you still get in trouble. You take the key out there ignition, you still get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? It don't fucking matter for real though. I mean, like, damn. You can't even sleep in your car, man. I mean, like, shit, that's fucked up. That's some bullshit shit. Telling you. Anyway, so, that, like, other fucked up part is that her friend didn't even, like, check her into her place. And it was close by. For real though, I'm like, that's some crazy shit. For real though, because, like, yeah, like, she up there, like, telling this girl to do a lot of stuff. To walk the line, like, what I'm saying? Just, like, lift her foot up and then count to, like, six 1,000 or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But she didn't let her finish because she wanted to lock her ass up. And that's what happened, for real though. And that's on bro. Anyway, now, that's like, man was like, up there standing outside the gate of, like, what I'm saying? I think military, like, area or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I mean, like, shoot, and, like, that, like, soldier just, like, asked him, like, why is he right there or whatever, you know what I mean? Bro, anyway, so, yeah, shoot, the soldier, like, actually just, like, wanted him to vacate the premises or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Bro, anyway, so, yeah, he wanted and like, vacate the premises or nothing like that because he wasn't on, like, the property of the military or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so the soldier called the cops and, you know what I'm saying, a dude, like, cop came down, went down there or whatever, started messing with dude or whatever, whatnot. He asked him for his name and badge number or whatever whatnot. This cop couldn't even fuck with him. Morello. He like, ran a marathon words to his ass. Or whatever. This motherfucker wouldn't even give him his name and his badge number. Morello. That's crazy. Up there trying to, like, intimidate him and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He out there just bust him out. Morello. Like, shit, it was crazy as hell, gang. But that was some good shit. He, like, Ashley, like, was telling that cop, like, you know what I'm saying, what the hell was wrong, or whatever went on. You know what I'm saying? Bro, and I'm talking about the cop because the cop don't know shit, or whatever went on. You know what I'm saying? He was just up there just trying to mess with dude. And dude told his ass off, and that's on bro. Anyway, we did call him a dumbass. That's so funny shit. Anyway, now, these, like, other cops up there trying to mess with this, like, one brother or whatever whatnot. Not saying because they up there saying he tried to, like, interfere in an investigation or whatever whatnot. And, like, yeah, that was on some bullshit. I mean, don't get me wrong, game. I mean, like, he like, they gave him they names and badge numbers and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, I mean like shit, he told their ass off for real though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean like for real because like they just like obviously like, they want them to like walk to that area that they was holding these people and whatever whatnot. You know what I'm saying? They was holding them over there right in that car or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he wanted to like, go to Jack in the Box to go eat or whatever whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And they just like, stopped him or whatever whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. And I'm glad he like, recorded that shit. Because why? I mean like they out there just like, obviously just try to go at that man, just like, what I'm saying, some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I mean like yeah, I hope everything was alright, you know what I'm saying? Because like shit, I mean like hell. Yeah, I should go watch the like, rest of his video or whatever when I, you know what I mean? For real though, I don't even just saw a glimpse of it. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I might as well go ahead and check his funeral or whatever whatnot. You know what I'm saying? See the whole entire thing so I can tell you all about it. And that's on bro. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the bell notifications so you see my next upload and my next post and make sure I'm making no much more. And oh yeah, you can check out my previous videos if you like game. So long, farewell, goodbye.